introduction.
Hello, today we're going to be talking about two species of rockdactylus geckos, the gargoyle and the crested. Oh my. These are both, as I said, a species of rockdactylus geckos. They actually have very simple care. They both like room temperature because they come from high up in the mountains of New Caledonia, where they live it's always around 60 or 70. So they can tolerate room temperature, and they actually prefer room temperature, and they should never get above 80. They also have very simple care because although they can and will eat bugs if you let them, their main diet is actually something called the Rapashi diet, which is just a simple powder that you mix in with water, and you do that once every other day, and that's all they eat. And once every other day, you give them new water. That's all their care really revolves around. This is a crested gecko. It was thought to be extinct for quite a while, but that's only because it's only out during the night and you cannot see it during the day. In captivity, you can see it during the day, but in the wild, you couldn't. So nobody had seen it because nobody went searching for it. And they had discovered it, and they had taken in captive specimens and bred it. And now it's actually very common in the pet trade. The gargoyle gecko had also been thought to be extinct. They both come from the same area, but this one's a little bit more southern than the crested gecko. And gargoyle geckos are also a little bit meaner and a lot fatter. These guys will occasionally bite if you tip them over, but you really, as you can see, if you're nice to them, they're nice to you. Gotta work on their level. Now, this one is missing a tail. They do regrow their tail, but during breeding, the males, in order to gain acceptance from the females, will bite off and eat the female's tail, which is a rather strange practice. The crested geckos do not have the same breeding practice, but once the crested geckos lose their tail, it's gone forever. The gargoyles will regrow it, but because I breed these gargoyle geckos, every time they regrow it, it gets eaten off again. So we don't have too many that have tails. We do sell gargoyle and crested geckos. Crested geckos start at about $20 and move up to about $120, depending on what morph and colors you get. Gargoyles, even the cheapest gargoyles are around $60, and we don't carry those kinds. The kinds we carry go for $115 and $130. This is a striped. You can see it has some pretty nice stripes in it.